The time has come for the era of everyone. Snapdragon Pro Series presents Brawl Stars Asia Pacific. Today, for Week 5, we've got two matches to break down here, starting off with Cistlia vs Sang in the round of 16. Game 1 was on hot potato and things started off pretty badly for Cistlia. Their max search BB drop wasn't able to deal with the spike bull Colette, leading to some frustration on Cistlia's part. Colette in particular was hard to pin down, giving Sang a lot of initiative during fights, and Cistlia could only stand and watch as the safe crumbles to dust. The next game was Knockout on Bell's Rock, and this time, Cistlia drops a Janet Carl Rosa to Sang's Gale Bell Max. Shu makes good use of the Janet, catching Sang off guard in the first round. Kiritampo's Gale got taken out first, while Guntampo on the Bell took a bad hit from Melty's Carl, who then pushed forward, forcing Bell in the Max to be pincered in the middle. Shu and Shizuku used this to move in on Beyond Nana, taking the Max out, leaving Guntampo isolated. Cleanup was pretty easy from this point on. The next round, Shu had Janet's Crescendo ready, which she used to force Guntampo into a corner. Getting the Bell down to 100, she used Drop the Base's huge radius to finish her off. Kiritampo moved in to help, which allowed Shizuku to isolate Beyond Nana and take the Max out. Kiritampo tried to hold out, but another Drop the Base pinned him against the fence and it was pretty much game over by that point. Shu even getting another Crescendo to end the fight. First set goes to Cistlia. For the next set, Guntampo took the left side and successfully kept Shu suppressed, eventually taking them out first. Kiritampo had Shizuku in front of the three-sided fence and a Gale Force trapped her in. Melty tried to fall back by this point, but a poison cloud had already started to creep in, so Sang pretty much had the Carl completely drawn and quartered. This gained Sang some momentum, and Kiritampo was on double duty for the next round. First, ganking Shizuku and forcing her to use strong stuff and fall back into the grass, then swinging around to the left to help Guntampo take on Shu. Without the Janet, Melty and Shizuku tried to regroup, but Beyond Nana sprayed the grass, forcing them to separate. Kiritampo pounced on the weakened Rosa. Melty tried to get onto Guntampo, but the Bell kept her distance for Kiritampo to put in the finishing touch. In the third and final set, Shizuku made an error that allowed Rosa to be trapped in the fence again, and without their tank, Shu and Melty could only play defensively. Kiritampo had plenty of range to hit Shu from across the lake, and Guntampo sniped out their loudspeaker as soon as it was set down, leaving the Janet dangerously low on health while stranded out in the open. Easy pickings for the Gale. Left all alone now, Melty did the only thing they could do, which was to hold out until the poison cloud could come in to properly spell their doom. The next round didn't get any easier, and Shu's Crescendo ended in a crash with one last shot from Guntampo as soon as the Janet landed. Second set goes to Sang, and on to the quarterfinals they go. Next, let's have a look at Winter vs Fluffy for the Grand Finals. Game 1 was a brawl ball at Super Beach. A quick set of eliminations took out the entirety of Fluffy within seconds of each other and got the first goal for Winter. And a combo kill from the Byron Gale Squeak drop net them the second goal with ease. Crow Spike Terra draft found it hard to deal with Squeak's huge effective area for his big blob, and Batoman's use of the Blustery Blow star power made his Gale Force even more deadly, with a 1.2 second stun on the Terra and Spike, opening a window for Levi to shoot and score. Next round, Fluffy managed to take out Levi and had Winter backed up to their goal, while they waited for the Byron to respawn. Once he was out, Squeak pushed up to open up some space at the cost of his health. He regrouped together with Levi while Batoman took over, pushing Tara out of the bushes with the Gale Force. Miria, sensing an opportunity, tried to jump on the Squeak, but Levi still had a full treatment, which he used to stop the Crow. They swung this momentum to push Fluffy back into their own goal. Unfortunately, the Squeak got taken out during the siege, which left Winter in an awkward position for the attack. At a crucial moment, Levi was pummeled to an inch of his life, so Spike moved in to kill. On his way down, he bumped into Squeak and was caught up fighting him instead, which allowed Levi to sneak up unopposed and score the set-winning goal. Game 2 was Gem Grab on Double Swoosh. Sandy Byron Mortis on Winter's side was no match for Max Pam Squeak on Fluffy's side, both rounds ending in disaster for Fluffy. Sandy's tactic of using Sandstorm to delay Fluffy's attempts to stop Winter from finishing the countdown was so effective they were able to do it again in the next round. Here, Levi makes a spectacular play on the Mortis, setting up kills for Bataman on both Squeak and then Pam during the countdown. Staggering the kills like this meant that no matter what, Fluffy could only fight back one at a time, further compounding their problems. Winter takes the champion for week number 5. This run puts them second on the leaderboard just behind Cistlia by 5 points, while Sang takes the third rank despite losing out in the quarterfinals. That's all we have for now. Join us again next week for more Brawl Stars action only on the Snapdragon Pro Series.